There is something to celebrate about being the first to reach a milestone, but there is even more to rejoice about when this achievement inspires others to follow in your footsteps. Neil Armstrong understood this really well when he talked about a small step for man, but a giant leap for mankind. And we at West London Synagogue also understand this because of our history. Having been the first, just imagine if we had been the only community in this country to have employed a woman rabbi. How much poorer would the whole rabbinate have been without the leadership and creativity of the scores of exceptionally talented women rabbis? Having been the first, just imagine if we had been the only community to hold a pride service inside our synagogue. It's hard to believe that it was a mere decade ago that we launched our annual service to celebrate equality. How wonderful that since then so many other progressive and Masorti synagogues have begun to host their own pride services, and that we will not be the only one this Friday. There will be many of us. Likewise, having been the first, imagine if Moses had been the only Jewish leader. Last week we read in the Torah how Moses hits a rock and is punished, no longer being allowed to lead the Israelites into a promised land. And next week we're going to read about the appointment of Joshua as Moses' successor. Looking back and ahead, we can see that those first brave steps by Moses are the catalyst for a 3,000-year-old Jewish enterprise. Such is the responsibility of being the first, for you cannot bask in that achievement. Instead, you must ensure that others follow in your footsteps, for when they do, their success becomes your lasting legacy. Shabbat Shalom and happy Pride.